Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on ABC50 Now Live. I'm Isabella Colello.
And I'm Delaney Kepner with a look at our weather. People throughout the North Country are enjoying sunny skies and temperatures in the 70s today, even closer to 80 degrees in St. Lawrence County. Tomorrow and Friday will be dry and mostly sunny with temperatures in the upper 70s, but we are looking at possible afternoon showers on Saturday. We'll have more rain on Sunday, and a cold front will be coming through this weekend, bringing temperatures back down into the 60s at the start of next week. We do expect to see more rain on Monday, but Tuesday should be dry and mild with temperatures around 60 degrees. Our full 7-day forecast and up-to-date weather alerts are available online on informnny.com. Now, let's take a look at the latest North Country news.
The Watertown City School District is addressing community concerns regarding bed bugs after the district received several phone calls regarding social media posts claiming that the insects were discovered in the high school auditorium. Watertown Superintendent Patricia LaBarre said the district has a protocol for handling suspected or confirmed bed bugs in their building, and that they place a high priority on the health and safety of students. LaBarre said the district will discreetly isolate the location if an infestation is suspected, screen students suspected to be in that location, and make contact with parents or guardians of any student who were screened. She said that bed bug infestations are uncommon in schools and that finding a single bed bug does not mean an infestation has occurred. There were no additional confirmations regarding eradication or the severity of a possible infestation at Watertown High School.
Funding has been provided to continue essential air service in Ogdensburg and Plattsburgh. The Department of Transportation will provide up to nearly $21 million in grant funding to provide service in both locations through the Alternate Essential Air Service Program. The grant funding will be used to secure nonstop round-trip flights from Ogdensburg and Plattsburgh International Airports to Philadelphia through a public charter service provided by Contour Airlines. Congresswoman Stefanik said she is excited that the service will continue to be available to North Country residents and other travelers. More information on the program can be found on the Department of Transportation's website.
With traffic soon to pick up on the St. Lawrence River, boaters are urged to keep safety in mind this season. In anticipation of the busy season, the U.S. Coast Guard stationed in Alexandria Bay has been training for calls like boat tows, boaters in distress, and hypothermia. According to Senior Petty Officer Joshua McGowan, hypothermia is the biggest concern this spring.
The main thing is the water's still cold. Even though we're in the 70s and going to be hitting the 80s this weekend, it's always important to know that the water temperature, we're still in the 40s to almost 50s. Hypothermia can set in very fast. Unfortunately, if you go in with just wearing what you and I are wearing and with this kind of cold temperature, there's really nothing that the individual can do except for do the help position. Hopefully they're wearing a life jacket. We call that the heat escape lessening position, where they basically just hold themselves until the boat can come back around and get them, or if somebody comes on scene. That'll keep your heat generated to your core.
To prevent these risks, the Coast Guard is urging all boaters to wear a life jacket regardless of their age. Another risk for boaters is floating debris in the water, which is driven by the snowmelt. And as a reminder, the U.S. Coast Guard requires all recreational vessels to carry a list of items on board.
Yesterday was Fentanyl Awareness Day, and the Alliance for Better Communities took the opportunity to raise awareness about the ongoing opioid crisis. Anita Seafried Brown is a part of the organization. She explained the message the organization wants to send to the community.
Opiates will kick you, and you will suffer significant consequences, and be lucky if you are alive. And we want people to stay alive. We want people to come to us, to enter that pathway to recovery and reintegrate fully into society. That's our hope, and that's our dream, and that is also the hope and the dream of people who've been there.
According to the Jefferson County Medical Examiner's Office, fentanyl or analogs were present in over 60% of overdose death toxicology reports since 2016. Since that time, 145 people have lost their lives to substance use overdoses. Seafried Brown said that people ordering pills online are contributing to the ongoing crisis. Although numbers have shown that receiving drugs that way has not been happening locally, she warned that it's important to be aware of the dangers. Narcan training prepares people to help someone who's overdosing, and Seafried Brown said that anyone who finds themselves in that situation should call 911 immediately, administer Narcan if it's available, try to keep the person awake or breathing, lay them on their side, and stay with them until emergency workers arrive. The Alliance for Better Communities also provides a free safe medicine lock, Deterra bags, Narcan training, and harm reduction kits to the community. Anyone interested in receiving supplies or training can find more information on the organization's website and Facebook page.
Fort Drum has been named the best military installation for readiness by the U.S. Army. The Fort Drum installation was one of the best in its directorate last year and came in 4th place compared to all other military installations and was specifically highlighted for its readiness capabilities. The military base was credited for its modernized training facilities and power project platforms, allowing soldiers to train for large-scale combat operations. Fort Drum recently installed 2 new flight simulators and constructed multiple ranges and facilities. Soldiers are also supported by Fort Drum Family and Morale, Welfare and Recreation through events focused on fitness and health activities, which about 30,000 people attended last year. Fort Drum Garrison Commander Colonel James Zaschino Jr. said the installation has a reputation for excellence, and the award is a reflection of what they do every day to support the soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians at Fort Drum.
Black bass fishing seasons will remain closed in the North Country for another month. According to DEC, largemouth and smallmouth bass fishing is prohibited in Jefferson and St. Lawrence County waters until June 15th. Including Lake Ontario, the St. Lawrence River, and their tributaries. The restrictions also include catch and release fishing. Once black bass fishing opens on June 15th, it will remain open through November 30th. The minimum length in Jefferson and St. Lawrence counties is 12 inches, and anglers will be limited to catching only 5 fish.
Before we hear about a carnival happening at the Salmon Run Mall, let's take a look at events happening throughout the North Country with this week's Community Bulletin Board.
The Copenhagen Fire Department Auxiliary will host a roast pork dinner on Friday, May 13th, beginning at 4 p.m. Individuals can dine in, take out, or drive up for their dinner. The Tug Hill Tomorrowland Trust will host a Warbler Walk on Saturday, May 14th, beginning at 7 a.m. at the Murray Trail near Rodman. Flower Library in Watertown will host toddler painting on Tuesday, May 17th at 10:30 a.m. The event is for children ages 1 to 5. The Messina Artists Association Juried Art Show opens Saturday, May 21st at the Messina Memorial Library. The Juried show runs through June 4th. Do you have an event you'd like to share with the community? Share it with us. Submit your event by going to our website, informnny.com. Then click on Community, then Community Events, and explain the event. ABC50 will then share your event with the North Country community.
Well, if you were driving past the Salmon Run Mall last weekend, you might have noticed a little carnival going on, but it was a little chilly. Alan, this week it's nice out, the sun is shining, so you guys decided to have a little encore presentation. What can folks expect to see?
Well, you know, we're a carnival that travels throughout the state. We come with 15 rides. You can see from the road, you can see our giant wheel, which is brand new. It's absolutely gorgeous, state of the art. We brought rides for kids, for families, things that parents and their kids can do together. Obviously the games are there. You know, some of the games are skill, some of the games are chance, but of course the food. Everybody wants the food. You know, they want their deep fried Oreos, they want their fried dough.
Give me all the funnel cake.
Well, funnel cake's there as well as you know, wine slushies for the moms because they love those, and then you know, obviously we do have some staple food, you know, gyros and Italian sausage, things that you would expect to see at a fair.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. I know that families in the North Country have been cooped up all winter long and really are just looking for something to do. But also, sometimes carnivals can get a little bit of a rap. Here, you're making sure that it's staying safe and you're taking some precautions to make sure that it's great for families to do.
Yeah, we absolutely do. I mean, we certainly, you know, we market to moms, young moms and families. Our hours, we close at 8 o'clock, and I know people are always like, oh, can you stay open until 10 o'clock? And you know what, we really want the event to remain safe. We want, you know, families to come out and feel like they're going to be in a safe environment. And by you know, shutting down before it gets dark, we certainly assure that. You know, all our lanes are very wide. We have security on staff at all times. It's really about families.
And part of what's great about that is it's right at the Salmon Run Mall. So you can go outside, you can be doing the carnival stuff, and then go inside, support some local businesses, do some shopping as well. You mentioned security, keeping safe. Somebody that's always keeping us safe are Fort Drum soldiers, and you're being sure to honor them this weekend with a discount. Sunday is Fort Drum Day.
It is. I mean, they do amazing things for us. I mean, if you see what's happening around the world, is a lot of those soldiers are coming out of this area, and they deserve. They deserve our respect. They deserve us taking care of them. So we do have some discounts, a couple dollars off some of the food items. There'll be signs there. They just need to present a military ID, and we'll be more than happy to extend that. We'll have a ride band special for families, which, ride bands are, I think it's $5-10 off a couple of ride bands. But it's fun, and we really, they're cooped up and they're training all the time. We want them to be able to exploit, come out and have a great day with their family.
Sure, let loose, have a little bit of fun. Alan, really quick before you go, tell everybody where they should go, how they get tickets, how it all works.
Okay, well, the event itself is free, so they don't need tickets for that. I mean, it's really whatever you purchase for food, the games, the rides, that's what you're doing. If you're looking for more information, you go to our Facebook page, which is Carnival Rides and Treats Watertown. So we have a very specific page for there, and we have a Carnival Rides and Treats Instagram page as well. Well,
I know Delaney is going to be working this weekend and will probably be stopping up for some lunch. Delaney, what are you ordering?
I don't even know. I mean, is it okay to have deep fried Oreos for lunch? Because sure. I think that's okay by me.
Well, thank you, Alan and Alex, and thank you for watching ABC50 Now Live. Join us weekly on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. on informnny.com for the latest North Country news, events, and weather updates.
Don't miss your chance to win one of our sweepstakes, like our shopping spree giveaway, yard makeover sweepstakes, and NNY Gets Lit book giveaway. To enter, simply go to our website, informnny.com, and click on the contest tab.
And while you're here, you can also subscribe to our daily newsletter for local news delivered right to your inbox every morning, and you can continue to stay up to date by tuning into News Channel 9 on ABC50 for a full hour of news, weather, and sports every weekday at 5:30 p.m. With ABC50 Now, I'm Isabella Colello.
And I'm Delaney Kepner. We'll see you again next week.